Way, and she
Hey.
pops in. So here we are again, and it's always such a pleasure. Welcome back to the Co-Crown Mini. I am AJ, joined
Mini.
along, of course, not AJ Mini.
AJ Mini.
No, AJ,
Like
not
AJ Mini.
no,
Make small AJ.
no small, only
Small AJ for
only
mini,
big.
mini-sode.
No, only no small, only big. Like my dick.
Was not expecting you to go there. Well, there goes your monetization.
That's fine. We're past the 30-second mark. There's a reason I let that intro run a bit long. It's fine. Plus, I never finished the word.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, like my Digimon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wormmon. He's a big boy. Look at him. He's huge up there. Anyway, so we are. I think the monster we drank during the Tamers podcast has finally caught up with my system.
Yeah, possibly. You didn't introduce me.
Did I not?
No.
I thought I said, all right, well, I'm joined along by my co-host, Miss McMahon.
Thank you. No, I interrupted you.
That's what happened. Yes, so it's your fault.
Mini. Yeah,
yes,
it's my fault, but
yeah.
then you never continued. Normally
Well,
you would repeat the intro until you've been interrupted.
yeah, no, but then we got talking about my big Digimon. So, what do you want?
Please don't go around flashing your worm on.
We're fucked. Oh, yeah, okay.
Can you tell it's 2:30 in the morning?
Throw this stream in the bin. We are done. So yeah, we are 2 hours removed from the Digimon Tamers podcast we did, watching episodes 5 and 6. And we're now catching up with Digimon Seekers 1-12.
Yeah, 1-12. What
out-
we thought would be the end of 1.
Yeah, but no, we are going into 113 next week. So we're kind of saying this could go to 115 just based on what's left. But even from this chapter, I don't know. I'm starting to think this is just chapter 12. I think it's book 1, chapter 12.
But it's listed
as a chapter. I know it. I don't.
Literally says chapter 1, chapter 1-12.
Yeah.
Like, so, like, if unless that's.
Unless it's misworded.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it would save them a hell of a lot on budget if they're just doing story 1-12, story 2.
Yeah.
And it's not a chapter in the traditional sense.
Yeah.
But it's it's a life chapter, you know, that sort of bollocks. Yeah, so the numbering has us concerned. Well, not concerned, but it's most novels we'd be on chapter 2. We'd have left the prologue long ago, and we'd be on 2 or 3 by now, I feel. But
or we'd have a prologue before 1.
Yeah.
Whereas 1 has just been the whole prologue as well as the first chapter.
Yeah, it's been an odd setup, but it's an interesting segment.
Yeah, this one is interesting.
Like, we learn a lot about the layering that goes into like the digital world and how like human networks connect to it. We get a mysterious Digimon.
Ooh.
Yeah, Lugomon is just done with AG's nonsense.
Yeah.
All right, like I love Lugomon.
He's so snappy in this one.
Yeah. Like, I forgot you're just a dumb code cracker. Like,
yeah.
He's so
pathetic.
Okay,
pathetic code cracker. He's not even like. I mean, I think he does actually say, "Oh, I forgot you're stupid" or something.
Yeah,
like
there's like like he's just giving this kid no like he's giving him no quarter. Like, you made a point a while ago about him Pikachuing.
Oh yeah, he says you're pretty stupid.
Yeah. Like, you made a point like a couple of chapters ago about him like Pikachuing AG.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening. He's like, "Oh, you're here. I'm only."
Except he can talk with words.
Yeah. So just sort of getting into it, we pick up from like the view, because we were up on top of the building. Last chapter. Fuck, I'm just gonna call it chapter.
Yeah.
and we're getting a view of the digital world, and words can't describe it. And even AG's like, I know that's cliche, but you
Mm.
know,
And
it's
then he describes it.
and then he describes it anyway. This colony type city built on an exoplanet in the world of science fiction movies. And he's like, I guess you'd call this cyberpunk. And
Mhm.
Lugamon's like, wait, what's that? Oh, never mind.
Mhm. I
um,
thought the digital world would look more natural because he
yeah,
saw all these images of, like, well, nature, right?
yeah.
At the lab.
Well, that's it. And even we thought it would do that as well, because like from our experiences, like with the different anime, like
Mm.
you go to the digital world and it's grassland, waterland, sandland, fireland.
Yeah.
It's basically a Mario
Yeah.
a game in
Mm.
terms of area structure.
Mm.
But they're taking a very different route with this and leans a bit more into like the Atmon comparisons we were making before,
Yeah.
because we learned that like there's um so we get a digital world outline where there's like the surface web where social media and search engines and public websites and information live, and then you get the deep web where it's like
You want to bring that up on screen first?
yeah,
Yeah.
and then you get the deep web where it's like financial services and academic and medical records are kept, so it's a bit
Yeah,
more
like.
secure. um
Ooh,
uh,
that's a big image.
it is, because we zoomed in on something behind
Digimon?
Ichumon last time, so yeah, we have this. Oh, that's still too big. That's what she said. Sorry, I'll be good. So we have the deep web, which is like where financial service accounts and things. Then we have the dark web, and I love when Digimon addresses like dark web shit.
Mm.
Um, it's very Atmon, like hidden forums, so like the Tor browser, the black markets,
Mm.
illegal activities, etc. And you see like there's icons, like so you've got like the crack team logo, and you've got the Digi-police
Mm.
logo, and then
Well, that's
above
the Sons of Chaos, right?
that's the Sons of
Yeah.
Chaos, yeah. Um, then like I love all like I love the little Digimon hanging out of the buildings in the deep web.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sense of them, but I guess they don't
Oh,
really have to make sense.
well, that is a not Mechanorimon. Oh God, what's the other one? Gardromon,
Mm.
hanging out of the temple-looking place, which I guess is meant to be like a bank or a school or something.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's probably a bank.
Yeah, that's probably a bank. They
And
could
then
have
you've got
the.
Gyromon here hanging out of like the school or the hospital. I think it's a school
Yeah.
based on the clock.
Yeah.
Um, and then you get to the net ocean, and we've just got a Waymon and a Marine Angemon.
Yeah.
And they're not quite sprites. I think you like equated them to like doodles.
Doodles, yeah, they look
Yeah,
like someone just doodling in a notebook and coloring them in with markers.
yeah. So we can see that there's a surface digital world similar to like a surface web that surrounds
Actual
the
digital
main
world,
digital
yeah.
world itself, and we're currently on the wall slums, and then the deep digital world is beyond that again. So
Yeah,
we
so
get
that's probably where the nature is.
that's like if you're Digi-destined, you just bypass this firewall,
Yeah.
because we learned that's what this basically is. It's like the surface digital world is the wall slum is basically like this firewall that just collects junk
Yeah, and it's the only place that the
that the
crackers and any humans actually get into.
yeah,
They don't actually get into the digital world at all.
no. So like the Tyrannomon that he's collected, like most hackers are just getting their Digimon from the surface world. And I love that it's called the Net Ocean, not the Sea of the Net.
Yeah.
But again, I do like this sort of Appmon-y breakdown of how the
Mm.
digital world works. Because if we only ever went to the Sea of the Net, or
Mm.
the Net Ocean in Appmon,
Yeah.
we're clearly on the outskirts of the digital world, and this is where the two franchises can meet.
Yeah.
Because Appmon is happening on the outside.
Mm.
And it's yeah.
Yeah.
Bring Atmon into the fold, you cowards. You're gonna have to do it eventually. Just you know, just bite down and just do it.
Like they could do it for this even.
I'd love that. Like if they somehow acknowledged Atmon through this
Mm.
stuff. Like, but I don't think they will. But I'd be all for it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. Ah, there it is. Yeah. So, in the bit where Lugomon is explaining that the code crackers don't get any further
Yeah.
than that wall, he says the Digimon the code crackers grab are just those running around wall slum. Most code crackers don't even Minklink, so they'll never even see this view.
Yeah.
Minklink.
Minklink. I love these
Why
typos.
are there so many typos?
Like, there's a typo later on where it says Lugomon and it's spelled properly. Then it's Lugomon with the two O's replaced with a U. And then it says Lugomon and it's spelled properly again.
Sorry, I thought you were saying that the two O's was wrong.
No.
No, sorry,
The two O's is correct, and
Yeah,
then it's spelled
sorry.
wrong with a U, and then it's spelled correctly again.
Yeah,
and
sorry, I heard that backwards. I don't.
Yeah. And I'm just like, how? Like, again, it's
It's
another
literally-
week, and it's like, how are these typos happening? How are?
Yeah, like it's. If someone is typing it, it's literally right in front of you. How did you do that?
Above and below.
Yeah, above and below. You typed it again after. And if it's a machine, it wouldn't do that, and it
Yeah.
wouldn't say Minklink. So what is happening?
Yeah.
I need clarification. Is a person doing this, or is it still a machine?
Or is
Or
it
is it a machine and then a person's tidying it up?
Oh, I think it's that one.
But they're not doing a very good job.
No, they're not.
They're making it worse.
No, they're not. But I
They're
think
fixing the English and then typoing the hell out of it.
So we so I started to backpedal a little bit because I got really excited about this map and this breakdown layout. So the view that Lugomon is talking about, like the presumption I'm getting is like this building that they're on, they're able to see through the barrier and into the digital world properly.
No, I think they're only looking at the city.
Yeah.
That they were saying, with the junk city or whatever,
Yeah.
and all the the beach and all that.
Okay.
I don't think they're looking down because he says later that they where is it?
Oh, I misinterpreted it then.
If you try go from your human world to the digital world via the network, you'll be blocked by a security wall.
Which is the wall slum.
Yeah, and humans have never visited or observed the digital world.
Oh, okay. Right. Well, then I misread something in
yeah,
there. I misread
and,
something in there. Okay.
Then Lugomon says, humans, I doubt it. So I bet that Ryusenji is researching a means to do so.
Yeah, which would be unprecedented.
Yeah.
But yeah, like so.
So they're looking out over the bit that the code crackers can get into.
Yeah, and the
basically.
sky is a sea of networks, densely packed buildings covering a small mountain radiating out from the peak. The buildings range in height and quality from those reminiscent of the latest planned cities, such as Denrin District, and the slums of the Middle East.
That's really specific.
It is, yeah. But then on the other hand, there's absolutely nothing outside the city. It's just a sea of noise, covered in sand, gas, and clouds.
That's probably where the beach was.
Yeah, I'd say so. And then he calls it cyberpunk, and Lugomon questions what that's supposed to mean, and then we get the more natural thing, and we've sort of talked about that. So the wall slum is a hive of junk data clinging to the outer walls. It sits on a round surface. The digital world is protected by a security wall, and it's a city stuck on an eggshell. So the interior of the digital world is basically underground, and Lugomon's very matter of fact. Like on Earth, it would be underground, but this is the digital world.
Like it might look like the world, and then it would have a core in it or whatever, but it's more like just passing into another world when you get in there, I guess.
Yeah.
As opposed to digging deeper underground.
Yeah.
The digital world is a lot like an onion.
And then he's like, so this gives AG some pause, because he's like, were AG's Tyrannomon and his friends chasing a Madoki Betamon just through wall slum? Has anyone gone beyond the security wall? Oh yeah, so we talked on that, like Ryusenji's. But I like that, like it's giving AG a lot more to think about in terms of his like worldview on how he perceived the digital world to work, and now he's seeing it in motion. Um, you know, all knowledge and preconceptions about the digital world are turned upside down in AG when he borrows Lugamon's vision through a mind link to see what's at the bottom of the network ocean. And then I really do love this line, and because we kind of touched on it a while ago, where it's like it's easy to understand why the leaders of the international community are so reluctant to refer to the digital world as anything other than mankind's secret, because it's something they can't control. There's no logic to it.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, well that's a thing we won't tell the public about, but it actually is, the digital world can do anything to the real world and to mankind itself. Like, it is a living, breathing unknown. It's a threat.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like if there was a planet full of aliens just,
yeah,
waiting to, connect with us. Or that was slowly having small connections with us. Like, it would be something the governments would be worried about.
Yeah. I don't want to go off on a tangent here, because we've already been talking about having a podcast for tangents. But I always love that idea that, like, we're waiting for the aliens to come and invade, or we're waiting for the aliens to reach out and whatever. And I'm always like, okay, but what if the aliens have made about as much technological progress as we have? Like, what if they're not super advanced?
Yeah, we always assume they are, but they could just be primitive on another planet.
Yeah, they could. But you could have like alien, Homo sapien.
Yeah.
Or they could be going through their own version of like the Bronze Age or something.
Yeah.
It's. Yeah. Anyway.
It's always interesting to think about.
Yeah.
I remember one time.
Have we passed these mountains?
I'm always looking at that. That image, yeah. An image came up on
the Chromecast. We think it's Icelandic mountains.
It could be anywhere.
Yeah.
I keep looking at the name, but that doesn't sound very.
I mean, they captured it on a pixel. That doesn't say anything. But something about this all looks familiar.
Yeah, kind of like when we were driving to the.
I should probably try and find that image and put it on screen just to not leave people out.
But when we were driving towards the geysers, all those mountains.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
That's not it.
No.
And it's gone now.
Oh. Nope, that's not it either.
Unclick pixel.
Huh?
Unclick pixel. Oh, okay.
Okay,
let's kind of find it on Google.
We just
the Chromecast.
If you have Chromecast and a photo by Jess Sorensen pops up, that's the one we're talking about.
Yeah.
It's just a mountain range and it's snowy. This one's from Nepal, so I don't. It could be the same.
It could be the same area.
Yeah.
It seems like an outdoorsy type. We're really going on a tangent now.
Yeah. So let's go.
Because it's 20 to 3 in the morning. We're just like, ooh.
Yeah. Ooh, shiny. And now a photo from a Michael Fang has popped up. Any relation to Codecracker Fang?
The universe is going, remember Fang? Remember the thing you're talking about?
Yeah. But I love this whole thing where like the government, that worldwide governments are just like, we don't talk about this because it's we can't control this, and Digimon are alive, and there are those words again.
Yeah.
Ruki Makino. Digimon are alive.
Alive. They are not just. And what did you say? Digimon are just Digimon.
Yeah.
That's not.
Their only purpose is for fighting.
Yeah, that's like saying cats are just cats. I'm like. Stupid, and I don't like her.
Yeah, and it's like so the digital it's the digital
Spoilers
world
for the Tamer podcast.
Yeah, I guess if you haven't, yeah. And the world that harbors life, wherever it may be, is filled with energy that makes no sense. So yeah, if we can't see it, it doesn't exist. It feels like it's just being shunted away in a corner somewhere. Um, so AG is in a cockpit now, like mentally.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I suppose this is him inside Lugumon again.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like a heads up virtual monitor appears in front of AG's conscious mind, which was up until now only a thinking eye, and now he's in a cockpit. So we're seeing that thing from the trailer.
Yeah. Like we kind of already had that a little bit with all this the stuff on the screen in front
Yeah.
when we were looking at the Jumon. But now he's in like a full on cockpit because
It's like the cockpit from a robot anime, and all I'm imagining now is AG inside an Evangelion.
yeah.
Like that cockpit, not
Yeah.
even like a Sentai cockpit,
Yeah.
but like the leaning back, handles in front of you, legs stretched out.
Yeah.
AG's AG's subconscious now just controlling Lugumon like a freaking Ava.
Look, at least he's not in 13 Sentinels.
Oh gosh, yeah. Jesus. I love that game, but
Naked Teenagers was not the way to go.
No. and it's hilarious, like and spoilers for 13 Sentinels, like one of the characters like goes from being naked as a child to wearing a skin tight bodysuit as an adult.
Yeah.
For the same purpose as, and I was like, really, I'm not. That probably should have been the other way around.
Yeah.
Like if you were going to have this character naked in some regard,
make it be the grown up.
make it be the grown up version of her.
Yeah.
You could like. Video games, they do stupid things, right? Quiet from Metal Gear Solid.
Really?
Okay. Well, basically, she's this quiet military soldier, hence the name.
Yeah.
And her outfit it's over the top, fan servicey. Tights are ripped. Shirt, like it's got a billion holes in it for what little clothing there is. There's a billion holes in it. And the reason she's like that is because it's something like if her body doesn't make contact with air, she'll basically spontaneously combust.
Right.
So she has to be super fan servicey so that she's always making contact with the air.
Okay.
Something stupid like that, right? I might have that backwards even.
Yeah.
For some reason. Like the air hurts her. I might have that backwards. But you could even write something like that. Oh, well, the suits that we get when we transport into the mechs, they aren't made for someone of my size. And then you could turn it into a boob joke because she gets hella big.
Yeah, so that would make more sense.
But they wanted her to be leather-clad, mysterious spy woman as well. It's just like, oh. Anyway.
But we just need to be thankful that AG is not naked inside Lugumon.
Yeah. Spoilers for something else, actually. And it kind of relates to something I said spoilers on earlier during the Tamers podcast.
Okay.
Oh yeah. There's something gonna be super weird happening later in the show, and I'm just gonna like, oh.
Okay, I'm worried.
I'm gonna be relating back to this.
I'm worried.
Do you want me to tell you?
No.
No. Okay. Right.
I'm worried because we were very focused on Ruki's age.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, oh.
Well.
Don't say anything else.
No, I won't say anything. I won't.
Let's go to where AG's not naked.
It tries to be tasteful, I suppose. But anyway, that's it. That's a while away. That's another couple of weeks at most.
Now let's talk about the person or the Digimon that is completely covered up, so much so that we can't see its face.
Yeah. But anyway, so AG's like fascinated about being in this cockpit or whatever, and
he's forgotten.
He's kind of because like Lugumon has to remind him that they're here for the Sons of Chaos job.
Yeah.
And he's like, AG, do you remember why you came here, don't you? Oh, sorry, I forgot that you were a pathetic code cracker.
Yeah. I can't. Oh, I wish we could hear him say that out loud, like in an animation or something.
Yeah, I mean we have the video for Gamamon's actress Like we could
Yeah.
hear her take on it, but it wouldn't be the same.
Yeah.
We'll do that off screen because again we scan the video and
Oh,
try and
yeah, we'd
catch
have
up
to try catch
to
up.
line it up where the
Yeah.
text is. Yeah, it just yeah. So we'll do that ourselves. But um so yeah, Operation Wolf. And according to the file, they have to be at these coordinates. So there was a reason Lugamon ran for this building in particular.
Yeah.
It wasn't just that it was really high up. This is where they were meant to be meeting their informant or whatever. He's or the person to brief them on the mission. And
Yeah.
I'm 2 minutes late.
Yeah.
Q AG doing the anime thing where he's running and he's got the toast
The
hanging out of his
toast.
mouth. I'm super late. I'm toast just hanging out of his mouth while he's running.
Did we? No.
What?
There's no artwork of Lugamon with toast in his mouth, is there?
No, there was the juice bottle.
Thinking of something different.
Oh, okay. So then a Digimon, clothed in rags, is looking down on AG from the antenna facility on the roof of the building. It's an odd phrasing, antenna facility.
Yeah. From a
Um,
higher up ledge would even make
yeah.
sense. Yeah.
from a higher position.
Nobody calls the part of the buildings with all the antennas and stuff on it the antenna facility.
Yeah. So, unknown Digimon, unknown stage, unknown type. No data is displayed. Like the Digimon itself is blocking the search. The only thing we know is that it's about the same size as Lugamon. So I'm guessing it's either Dorumon or Ryudamon.
Yeah, because they're about doggo sized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, they're the only other outside of Pulsemon and maybe Numamon. They're the only other two Digimon on the poster.
Yeah.
You know that could be that size.
Yeah.
So it has to be Dorumon or Ryudamon. I should probably just get this off.
Yeah.
I'll put the other image up because we're now dealing with the Digimon in the ragged cloak.
Yeah.
So there we go.
There we go.
And yeah, like we don't really get a sense of who it is from this. Like even with the rags, like they didn't give any sort of detail away.
Yeah, like you can't
You can't see a tail or like a curve
like
or anything.
The curve of its back, that could be either of them because Dorumon stands like a little T-Rex kind of thing, doesn't
Yeah.
he? So he would
He's
be leaning forward either way.
Yeah, he's a little fluffy dinosaur where Ryudamon is like a armadillo dinosaur.
Yeah, but they both have like a taller head and then a longer kind of back.
Yeah.
So you can't even gauge it from that.
No. I say armadillo just because
Yeah.
I know it's scaled, but I mean, look at Ryudamon and tell me you don't see an armadillo shell.
Yeah.
You know. Oh no, I guess he's kind of fuzzy as well.
It's fuzzy, yeah.
Yeah, it's just all the samurai gear makes him look scaly, I guess. Yeah. I always picture Ryudamon looking a bit scalier than fuzzy, but even in
Is it his
Ghost
back
Game.
that's scaly?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, it
Yeah.
could just because it's all because it's like
The
armor
armor is
plating.
like scaled, yeah.
Yeah. Because it's samurai gear and it's meant to be like Bushido
Yeah.
or whatever. But
Three
yeah,
fluffy boys.
but I like he would in Ghost Game. I don't remember him being fluffy.
No.
Anyway, so they're all like, yeah. So he's like, "You're late." Our leader Tartaros likes people to be punctual, and like Lugamon's like, "Hey, we had some trouble. You can give us a pass, right?" And then we get the typo.
Yeah.
Hey, Lugamon with a U.
First of all, the Lugamon replies, spelled correctly.
Yeah.
Hey Lugamon, AG interjects.
Oh, what AG? Oh. And the Lugamon, spelt correctly, is taken aback a bit.
Yeah.
So-
So that middle one in between those two incorrectly spelled ones is Luga.
Yeah.
Like, how did you do that?
Stupid machine.
But then somehow, AG has just.
AG has hololized.
Yeah. I was going to say materialized. I forgot hololized was a word.
Mm.
Yeah, so he has hololized.
And he looks at the palms of his hands and tries to move his arms and legs, and his clothes are the same, so he doesn't get the 0-2 treatment where, oh, I'm in the digital world, so my whole outfit changes.
Yeah.
And Lugamon's like, where did you come from so suddenly? And AG explains that like when you mind link, you can control things like a virtual monitor just by thinking about them. And there was a hololize command, and he figured, well, this is the digital world, so I give it a try.
Yeah.
And then Lugumon scolds him for not thinking it might go wrong.
Yeah, he's like, you weren't scared that something could go wrong. You're pretty stupid.
You're pretty stupid. Or maybe brave is a better way to put it. Show me your brave heart. So Lugumon seems to have stopped thinking deeply, and AG reaches out to pet his forehead. So
Yeah.
AG hololizes, and the first thing he tries to do is give Lugumon head pats.
Wouldn't you?
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like that this is twice
I just
now.
grab him by the head and go, "Oh, you're the big floppy boy," and he would be most displeased.
Yeah, but I feel like they're setting up for like when he finally accepts him.
Yeah.
Because we've done this twice now, and I like what we've done with this. Like the first time he did it, Lugumon was the hologram and AG was real.
Yeah.
Now they've done it again, and AG is the hologram and Lugumon is real. I feel like we're setting up for something where they're both real.
Yeah.
And I hope we're setting up for that. We're getting the duality out of the way, and then when he does it later and he's okay with it, it'll be like they're finally friends.
Yeah. Although I feel like even if he accepts him as a friend and everything like that, still don't see him wanting to get head pats because he seems like he's older and more distinguished than that.
Yeah.
But he's still Doggo.
He's still Doggo. But I think the problem is, I don't think well, I mean, obviously he's all, I'm a lone wolf. Like, he's basically Darulumon right now.
Yeah.
I run with the wind.
Yeah.
He's basically doing that. But I also think the problem is the gem on his forehead. And maybe it's a don't touch the gem on my forehead thing.
Yeah.
So there could be a little bit of that. Because that's an interface for something else.
Yeah, it specifically says pets his forehead.
Yeah, so and the thing is on his forehead.
Yeah, he didn't go for like an ear scratch or something.
Yeah.
Why would you try pet the, like, if your dog was wearing like a headband or a hat or something, you wouldn't pet the hat.
No.
I suppose he's stupid. So
he's just a pathetic code cracker.
Who pets hats and hairbands instead of heads?
Poor AG. Oh,
we were giving him all this credit before, and now we're like, what an idiot.
Hey, AG, what's the underside of that bus look like? Oh, our poor loser code cracker.
Yeah. This other, like, Digimon that's like, you're late or whatever.
Yeah, and these are just having a moment.
Yeah.
And then Lugumon like rubs its head with its paws like a cat, and I'm just in my head, I'm just like, must get human off.
Yeah, he's just like he probably gave the paw a lick and
human
fingerprints on my gem.
Yeah. Even though he's a hologram.
Yeah. Well, he's not here. He's fully realized here.
Well, they do explain it. If a Digimon hololizes in the real world, it's just data. But if it hololizes in the digital world, the data is an actual entity in our world. So I get the feeling like...
But it says, is it above or below that? Where it's like he's fully real or something, it says.
Let me have a look at the image again. Let's zoom in. Yeah, because the image, he's the hologram in the image.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So Lugumon is
real because he's a Digimon.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh, I thought you were saying AG was real.
No, I'm saying he's not real.
No, well then I was agreeing with you because I was saying about the duality of the head pats. AG was real, Lugumon was the hologram.
Yeah.
Now AG is the hologram and Lugumon is real.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah, no, something you said there made me think you were saying it otherwise.
No.
Okay.
No. And then zooming in on the shadowy figure, no, we don't really get a whole lot to work with here.
It has a foot.
Yeah.
That could be anything.
That could just
be a shadow.
That could just be a shadow, yeah. So they're like reveling in this, and then we learn that like you can't be too far away from each other with the mind link.
And I guess he'll just fizzle out and end up back inside him again.
I think that's what will happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can't imagine like it just cuts the connection or something. So the whole like
although that could be how your consciousness gets trapped there.
Possibly.
Or it could be one way.
Yeah. So in case you're wondering, you can't get too far away from the Minklink Digimon, and Aegis is like, yeah, whatever, as long as it's easy. And then they look at the ragged Digimon again, and he's like, yeah, I'm Code Cracker Fang. And the Digimon says, I thought your name was Ag. Because he's like, I love that they didn't do the anime thing where like character A and character B are like having a conversation, and then character C turns up and has a conversation with character A, and character B hears none of it.
Yeah.
For reasons. I'm kind of glad they didn't do that.
Yeah, he's just been standing there impatiently, like, you're late, and now you're
now you're just
conversation.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you want this job? You know.
Yeah. I kind of dig it. So AG tells him like, don't focus on the details. Paul Elvis. Don't sweat the details. So what's the job? And apparently their job is just to make a map.
Yeah, they were also deducted 2 points for showing up late.
And
I'd say he would have let them away with it had they not just had a full-blown conversation about something else in front of him and made themselves like if they even more late.
If they were just a bit more professional about it.
Yeah.
But yeah. So the job is just to put a map together because the Sons of Chaos, they they like to have an updated map of Wall Slum because it's forever changing because
with
of
all the data that comes through.
Yeah. With all the new information coming through from the human world and everything else. So, so the city's circular, it's divided into districts, and the center of the city is a hollowed out area. It looks like a volcanic crater. We get reminded that this is 6th Avenue, the Choo-Choo-mon mentioned it before. And yeah, AG just has to survey the area. And follow like the bits that are painted in on the file or the map he was given.
Yeah.
All he has to do is walk around and the map will fill itself in. Like a video game. I love that. And then they go off and do that. And the area that they have to investigate is 9th Avenue. And I feel like they're being set up here because that's a bit too perfect. Like Lugumon laughs and he's like, ha ha ha, perfect.
Yeah.
And the Digimon is like, well, what do you mean? And it's just, I've got business there. But I feel like that's intentional based on what happens next. Because Lugumon runs off. Like, he's like, okay, I know what I need to do. He runs off towards 9th Avenue. AG hurries after him.
Yeah.
And then we get the Digimon in the cloth. We still don't know who it is.
Yeah. And the Digimon in the cloth, is that a person who's mind linked into it? Talking to them, or is it just a Digimon?
I would say you're probably right.
Yeah.
It could go either way, but I feel like the Digimon is just the Digimon.
Yeah.
Based on this line, I mean, you could interpret it either way. So the Digimon sees them off and then says, I pray that you will pass for Tartarus's sake. I hope the day will come when I can call you a member of the Sons of Chaos.
Yeah,
that's why I think it's Ryudamon or Dorumon as well, because they also have the gems, they have the interfaces, and I think that's going to lead into something
where they need all three of them.
They need all three of them, or maybe Lugumon was a member beforehand, and then Ryusenji captured him, and maybe there's because we know Lugumon's memory is a bit fuzzy.
Yeah, maybe he Gamamoned him.
Yeah, maybe he Gamamoned him. Yeah.
Well, what we think happened to Gamamon anyway.
Yeah, it would have been nice if Ghost Game explained that, wouldn't it? So yeah, like it's a very eventful segment. It's a nice chapter. It's an easy read. I feel like they're being sent to 9th Avenue on purpose.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like it's
this like I don't think the map is the test. I think 9th Avenue is the test.
Yeah, that's why he says I pray that you will pass. Like he's going to pass picking up a map by running around.
Yeah.
So why do you need to pray for that? You know.
Yeah.
There's something waiting for them there.
Yeah.
At least for them to be able to map that area, they have to get past something.
Yeah.
Whatever has taken over 9th Avenue. Now the Lugumon's not there.
Yeah, and we know. So we're going to see Lugarmon. soon, in
Yeah.
a week or two, maybe.
It depends if next week flips back to police.
God, you know, at this stage, that feels far too late.
Well, maybe it won't flip back to exactly where they were,
No.
but yeah, we'll see what happens. Like, it could be, again, that Satsuki stays in there too long to try catch Lugarmon or something,
Yeah.
or to catch Eiji, and that's why Yulin gives that little talk.
About mind linked, and I'm not going to lose any more men, and
Yeah.
you know, you could only stay in there for so long, and
But she's had a warning about that when she was chasing the teenagers, so
yeah,
maybe now she has to get a talking to from the big boss.
yeah. I still wonder if that conversation is with Eiji. Does he get captured by the police?
Yeah. Like, Lugarmon was surrounded.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we'll
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Like I like that we have this sort of goal that we're like, oh, I want to know what happens here.
Yeah.
You know,
Like, the trailers make it like better in that regard, but they also make it worse because we're waiting. And then if it doesn't happen, we're gonna be like, what was the trailer for?
Yeah.
Why did you put the things in the trailer you were not gonna do? You know?
Yeah, no, I get you. Again,
Don't know why I said it like that, but you know, yeah.
Like again, it's tough to grade this. This chapter has gone on so long now. I feel like I probably should have started the readings of the fan translation. You know, like I feel like waiting for chapter 1 to end now is like,
yeah, I don't think we're gonna be ranking this at all.
No. And but even like waiting for chapter 1 to end, I'm like, I you know what? I'd have been caught up already if I'd have just done it.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll work maybe we do have a fan fiction reading tomorrow. Maybe I can blend it into that.
Maybe. Or today for the people listening.
Yeah, or today for the people listening. Yeah, sorry. It is like it's 3 a.m., but my brain still thinks it's Sunday. So for those of you listening, when this goes live Monday afternoon, in a couple of hours, come on over to Twitch. I'll be reading Digimon fan fiction, and hey, maybe I'll do a reading of Digimon Seekers, and yeah. Cool. So any thoughts on where you think this is? What might be waiting for them at 9th Avenue, or?
I don't know. They said Tsukumon is in control of something.
Yeah, he was like the slumlord or whatever.
Yeah, but is he controlling?
I think he's only controlling 6th Avenue.
6th Avenue, yeah. But if Trumon is going to pop up again.
Oh, that'd be fun. Renfield, yeah, bring Renfield back.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring Renfield back in.
And yeah, I'm interested to see where the police come into this, the Digi-police.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want Eiji to get arrested, obviously, but if they get to interact, you know, they're not used to, like they've had one bit of a chapter so far for the police.
Yeah. And it feels so out of place now with everything that's gone on, and that we haven't gone back to see them again. It really does feel out of place that just one segment where we're on the beach.
Yeah, like I know they had to put it in because then it has to get referenced later on.
Yeah, but if that didn't happen, right? You take that chapter out, right?
Yeah.
And we don't get vaguely introduced to Leon and Pulsemon and Satsuki and Numamon, right? If they just mentioned that the Digipolice arrested some hackers off screen, it wouldn't change what we're reading.
No, not really.
Like it's almost filler.
Yeah.
Which is weird for like a structure like this.
Yeah, like they could have done like so much of Eiji's chapter.
Yeah.
Then done more on the police and gave them like one dash whatever. Like,
can you imagine if this was an anime, right? No, I'm like, and I know we sort of had that. Well, 1, 2 would be episode 1, 2, right? But imagine this was just 1, 1, 2, 3, right? Each segment was its own anime episode, right?
Yeah.
The beach episode is technically, right, happened at what, 6, 7, something like that.
No, I think it was earlier than that, was it?
Maybe it was, right. But that happens, right? That happens like in the midpoint of where we are now, right? So we say
Yeah.
somewhere between 5, 6, and 7.
Yeah.
And it's now 12, and it's never been referenced again. That feels like a filler episode in your opening arc.
Yeah, like it introduces characters that don't come back for how many episodes?
Yeah.
And your main guy wasn't even in that episode. Like it's
Yeah. So hopefully, I
Yeah.
mean, I wouldn't mind if we dip back to the Digipolice in 113.
Mm.
I wouldn't even mind if we followed up with Leon in 113 and got to know him a bit more.
Yeah. Or is he just gonna be mysterious until AG runs?
Can you imagine he doesn't turn back up to like whenever chapter 2 starts happening?
Yeah.
Like, which is fine, but again, it just makes the beach segment filler.
Yeah, even worse. Yeah.
Then again, doesn't wait? Hold on. I need to go back and look. Didn't the next chapter start off with Satsuki getting frustrated or something, or was that all the one chapter? Oh, there's Pulsamon there. Oh yeah, the next one was just AG. All right, it was 1-5.
1-5. Okay.
And we're now on 112, and we haven't seen the Digipolice since.
Yeah.
And it 1-6 didn't start with Satsuki storming off, didn't it? No, it was just AG in his room.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just playing with the AG, Nagasumi, aka Cracker Fang.
Yeah, that's where it was doing the previously on.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
Has this changed since we last read it? Like format or text wise? Looks neater.
Yeah.
And a dog he used to have. There's even one for a dog he used to have for some reason. Like, I remember that line, but the layout looks like it's been.
A dog like Digimon.
Ah, yeah, there it is. Okay, there's our typo.
Cool.
Cool. So yeah, look, overall, I rather like this. I think obviously I've said before, the mysterious Digimon has got to be either Dorumon or Ryudamon. They're the only other two Digimon on the poster. If it's something else, I'd be surprised for the secrecy. Because if it was another random Digimon, I think they'd have shown it off. And I think the reason
the fact it's covered, it's important.
Yeah, well, not even that. If it's covered, they'd have to point out, oh, he has the same thing on his head as you, Lugumon.
Yeah.
And they don't want to do that yet. So I think that makes a lot of sense. But again, tough to rank. I'm looking forward to 113. I'm very curious what this test is going to involve outside of mapping the area. But hell, if we go back to the Digipolice next week, or even like catch up with Leon for a segment,
yeah,
I wouldn't mind that either. Just so we remember these characters exist.
Is the picture still up in front of us?
It is.
Yeah.
Do you want me to take it down?
No, I was just wondering if it was still there.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna change it now anyway for the art.
Oh, did they put up new art?
Oh, did they? That's
well, Well, so let's have a look. If they put up new art, we can show it off. If not, any final thoughts on this?
Not really. Like, it's
anything you think they could have done more with?
No, I like that they put out a map, because we were asking for a map at this place.
Yeah.
And it basically, like, we don't have exactly where the beach is and where the city is and where this line is and where that line is.
Oh, so lots of good new art.
Oh.
Wow. Oh, this one in particular.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so we have a lot of good new art to show off. All right. Okay, well then here we'll swap over to the fan art segment. So let me take this down and window capture up. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's tiny because of YouTube.
Yeah, because we were. Cool. So will we just go in order, or yeah? I mean,
yeah.
Okay. So speaking of Leon, there's Pulsemon, which is really cool. That is by
Chung SK1213.
It's a really good Pulsemon.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Good design. He's another one that'd be good for graffiti.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm trying to keep it nice and centered for the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the colors.
It's okay if we can't pronounce the Twitter names because they're right there on screen.
Yeah. I like the sort of like the bang, like the look. You can see where he started and where he is now. You've got
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So that's really good. I like that a lot. And yeah, he's just a Sonic.
Yeah, he's a Sonic. I was just about to say it's like when Sonic is bouncing off something and you
Yeah.
can see the blue streak where he was.
Oh wow.
Oh,
From Great Dragon Man.
that's interesting.
Graffiti.
Yeah.
Mecha Deadpool?
Deadpool, Marvel Dark Horse. Okay.
Random.
Maybe it's a reference to something.
I don't know about that. I think he's just. I think this
Hashtag
artist was.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, I think this tag. I think this is
Yeah.
just hashtag everything for
Yeah.
views and clicks. But
Maybe, but
it's a very
so cool,
comic
yeah.
book panel looking
Yeah.
shot. So there is that. But again, good to see more Pulsemon art. I enjoy. And then the pulse in the graffiti lettering
Yeah.
is really good. And then just the stream.
Yeah, I love the little colors of it.
Yeah, I like the how little use of color there is. I think it's just because it makes everything pop a bit more. And then even the canvas has got that like dark shadowed, tint curving around it. Like a storm, and he's a lightning bolt in the storm or something. It's pretty good. And that's obviously meant to be the ledge he's on when he's bullying Satsuki.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good. Yeah. I enjoy this.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Then we have this one of Lugomon climbing up the building.
Yeah.
That's good. I like it. I love the speed lines. Yeah. Like it's
all
just
the lights. You can see how fast he's going. It's like when you see traffic on one of those fast cams.
Yeah. It's good. He's a determined boy, and yeah, it's really good.
Even the glint in his eye is like because he's moving so fast. It's the line as well. That's really good.
And this is by Watagashi KN.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. No, that's really nice. I really do like this.
In it.
And I love that I love that it's like you can see that it was all one image, and then Lugomon was segmented off. And then the colors were either these were darkened or these were highlighted, but you can still tell it's all the one image.
Yeah, but
it's just the spotlight is on
the building.
Yeah,
because like there's a bit broken off it as well.
Yeah, from where he's clawing in, you can see the chip even here. And it's that's a really good attention to detail. That it's actually a chip out of the building.
Yeah, because he would leave mark if he's clawing into it. He's gonna leave bits coming down. Like data or not.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. Then we have a Chaos Dramon.
Ooh.
Or randomly. No, it's funny, we were talking about AG being in a cockpit, and but this thing looks like it's just in a robot bay.
Yeah.
Like it looks like it's in like the
it has the Sons of Chaos logo behind it.
Yeah.
Do they know something we don't?
I don't think so. And again, it's another one by Chung.
Oh yeah.
Chung SK again. 1213.
Is it just wishful thinking that a Chaos Dramon would?
I think it's meant to be a reference because you've got this text on it as well.
Yeah.
So I think this is meant to be like a reference. Like the Sons of Chaos logo there is probably meant to be reminiscent of like the Nerve logo from Evangelion.
Oh, maybe.
So I think this is all. I think this is all just reference work.
Oh, okay.
But I really love the colors. What this reminds me of is, when Digimon would do their social art every week, like when Ghost Game was airing, when we get like the little images. It kind of that's that same sort of coloring, and that it just pops a lot.
Yeah.
Very different coloring technique even to like the Pulsemon that we showed off by Chung earlier. Like they look like two drastically different art styles. Just looking at the thumbnails here. So that's pretty cool. But I think this is meant to be like an Evangelion reference or something.
Yeah, there is another. Is that a Chaos Dramon below it as well?
It is. We'll get to that one.
Yeah.
Then we have A growly boy.
Yeah.
Let's go, Lugamon. That's my impression of the trailer.
Yeah.
um, yeah, he's a growly boy, and I like him.
Yeah.
He's very floofy. I love the floofy, like the floof
Yeah.
around the neck
Like
and
the mane. Yeah.
yeah, he's adorable. This is by June Pazuru _th5.
Yeah.
And then we have a really snarly one, and
Ooh, it's a long one. Yeah.
yeah, I can see. Can we open this up properly?
You have to click the. Yeah. No, the tweet.
That's fine.
Ah, there we go.
Holy cow!
Ooh,
That is amazing.
Oh, that's so good.
It's so long. It doesn't even fit on the alum.
You have to make that smaller again.
Yeah, I just gotta give it just to give you guys the full image. That's amazing.
Yeah.
This might be my favorite so far.
Yeah.
The coloring, the shading, the lighting. Oh, the ferocity. Oh, he looks like he's gonna bite my hand off for trying to give him headbutts.
Yeah.
This is really good. This is really good.
I love it.
Yeah, this is by Gars. Not to be confused with Stars. Brilliant.
You'll have to fix that now.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Yeah.
What is...
Oh, you're moving something else.
There we go.
What did you move?
Nothing important. The studio is fine. Because that's all locked. Anything important is locked, so I can't move it.
Yeah.
I think. Oh yeah. Lock. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Then here's that other Chaos one again by Chung.
Yeah.
There's a lot of artwork by himself or themselves or herself. I don't know. And again, it just looks like another completely. This art style is more in line with the Pulsebon, but still feels completely different from the other two.
It does have to be because he's like mech rather than creature.
Oh no, but I just mean like this Chaos Dramon and that one just feel like two completely different art styles altogether, like two different artists.
Now that I've looked at that one again, it reminds me. I know he's just red and has lines on him, but it's making me think of Spider-Man. But it really pops like a Spider-Man image would as well.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. Yeah, I see where you're coming from. But I really do like this one. I like the armor. I like the big old cannons, the claw. I like that like he doesn't, his body is still like it's still like a mesh.
Yeah, and inside his mouth as well.
Yeah, like it hasn't been filled in. You know, he's incomplete.
Yeah.
Where
are they hoping for him to be in it?
Well,
have we seen one anywhere?
There's the poster.
Oh, he is there. Okay.
Yeah, he's one of the Sons of Chaos.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Was he actually something to do with them?
Yeah. No, he is.
Yeah, no, I've never noticed him on the poster before.
He's just a... Yeah. He's a... I think he does have some relation to Mugendramon. Like, cause he does just look like a red Mugendramon.
Yeah.
But, like, his cannons are also jetpacks.
Okay.
You can see it there, but... I can't remember if he's an evolution or he's not a mode change, because Machine Dramon can evolve to high Machine Dramon, which is also just Mugendramon can also evolve to high Mugendramon, which is just Mugendramon but red, but it's not Chaos Dramon.
Of course.
Because Digimon can't be straightforward like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so he is... So according to the encyclopedia, it is said that Mugendramon, who was built by combining the parts of many cyborg species Digimon, demonstrated abilities beyond imagination, and that the experiment succeeded. Adding enhancements to further improve that Mugendramon made it Chaosdramon, who possesses a deep crimson metal body. Its body, which is made of red Digizoid, don't worry about Digizoid,
Okay.
that was repurified from the super metal Crone Digizoid. Again, don't worry about that stuff. We'll
I'm assuming it's just like Digimon metal.
basically, yeah. But like there's different tiers. There's like red, black, blue.
Yeah.
You know, there's like different tiers. Like the same way we'd have like tin, copper, steel, you know, etc. Anyway, in repurified from the super metal Crone Digizoid, and it's increased just its hardness. Deflects every attack and also destroys everything. Also, the version of the program that was set in its Digicore automatically performs improvements to make it even more destructive. Oh, great! It's got the Zeo powers. Fucking wonderful. Chaosdramon is also the Digimon that the leader of the Crack team primarily employs as its agent. Its special move is a super dreadnought class energy wave fired from its 2 artillery cannons, Hyper Mugen Cannon.
Okay.
So it's a super Mugen Draymon, and it will wreck your shit.
Yeah.
It's basically a nuke.
Yeah, it's like some kind of Terminator.
Yeah.
Like it's constantly updating itself as well to
Yeah. It's constantly getting stronger.
Yeah.
It hits the Zeo powers. Wonderful. That's pretty fun though. I love this. This is great art. Then we have another Lugabon. He's playing with the babies. That's all.
Sleep, like.
By Bright Bladel.
Bright Bladel. I think it's meant to be two, the 2 straight lines, but
Oh.
it's 2 L's, I think.
Oh, okay.
And then Bright Blade is in the middle.
Oh, okay. Well,
it's on screen anyway.
Yeah, we'll say Bright Blade.
Yeah.
That's
adorable.
Yeah. And we have this artwork. Oh, it's his actual doggo.
Oh, it's Beaumont.
Is it? Oh, it is Beaumont. Is it? Oh, it is Beaumont. Yeah. Okay, cool.
My brain just says bow every time, and then I go, no, bow.
Yeah,
bow wow.
Bow wow. Yeah. By Sapsan Valerius. Yeah, this is adorable. I thought it was his actual doggo, but then I remembered, no, his actual doggo didn't like him either.
No.
This is
adorable.
Yeah, this is very cute. I like this a lot.
Because he is just head and legs.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, it works. But I like the idea that his baby form might actually like him, where like his child level is just like, I don't have time for you, you stupid, you stupid code cracker. This is great. This is great.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, this is amazing. By Kalium. Oh, we've shown off art by them before.
Kalium, yeah.
We've also got the
Yeah.
And look, her, is she on top of the Numamon?
Yeah, look, if she's got like a little saddle thing holding her on.
Oh, I like him blowing the kiss at her.
And stealing the egg, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good.
Oh, that's really good.
Oh, that is amazing. Give me back my evidence, you motherfuckers. Oh, brilliant. Oh, hold on.
That's really good.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good. We really need to come back to these. I really, you know what, next week if we go back to these, I wouldn't be upset. Just follow Kalium here while I'm at it, because that is superb. That is superb. Then oh, okay, yeah, you work for me now. Yeah, so this is basically what you were saying. Yeah. He's just like, Garusiu. Okay, cool.
And
that's cute.
The cheese
it's kanji. But in cheese, it's the lettering is done with in cheese, which is a nice touch. Which is like
probably a sound effect for the Digimon. Oh, that too. Yeah, I thought maybe it was the Digimon going.
Oh, it could be. Yeah. But I think either way, well, probably, yeah, you're probably right because it's because of the cheese for the cheese effect. So that's a nice attention to detail as well. That's inspired.
Yeah, it's there in the
Oh, okay.
description. Yeah,
It's in the description. Okay.
click in and see if we can translate it.
Sure. Licking Lugomon. So it's just it's just lick
sound. Yeah.
Okay, so it is just the licking sound. I love Eiji's. Brilliant. Oh, by V-Fade Naumon?
Blade.
Oh, it's an L, is it? Looks like an F from here. Vlade Naumon. It's very cute. That is very cute. I'm gonna just share that as well. God, there's so much good artwork. Like, I'm gonna have to just take time afterward and just go in and retweet. Damn, that is amazing. What?
Is he doing a blep or is that hair?
That's hair. That's one of his spikies from here because he's got the muzzle on.
because the red is going across, so it's just it looks red because of that. It's kind of like it's on a VHS tape.
Oh yeah,
or security camera. Even.
Oh, we'll blow it up with the actual image. Oh, it's got this sort of. I feel like you could put 3D glasses on and it would pop.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. I love how much fan art. Like, he hasn't even turned up in the story yet, and I'm loving how much fan art Lugarmon is getting. Like, people have really taken to this design.
Yeah. Oh, look at them.
The muscles.
Arms.
Yeah. Yeah.
Legs. I'm not sure.
Well, whichever day it was, he didn't skip it.
Yeah. That's really cool.
Yeah. Then we have. Is he climbing out of the vital bracelet? Is he trying to get back into it?
He's wagging his tail. I think that's really cute.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening though. But
King Allegiance. I don't understand what's happening here.
He's doing a blep though.
He is doing a blep. So is he trying to get back in, or is he climbing out of the bracelet? Like, the screen is facing us, so is he just holding it?
Maybe he's just standing on top of it.
Well, underscore King Allegiance. Buffy tail?
Someone else's name on it?
Was this commissioned and then they posted it?
I don't know.
Well, whoever...
Well, both tags are there anyway.
Yeah, so whoever Buffy tail is, well done. And, yeah, this is very nice. Then we have...
No, you missed one.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm here now.
Yeah.
By Jersey Strato?
Sure.
Jersey? Oh, now I'm... Okay. Oh, okay,
there.
cool. Let's... Hold on, we'll need to blow this up because there's a lot of detail here. So, I love this. The Mechanorimon, the Commandramon.
The Commandramon kind of look like ducks.
Did it?
Because that line, I know it's not a line, but it makes their mouth look like a beak.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Birdramon even, because Birdramon has that big long mouth.
Oh yeah.
I know they're not, but it's just because of that line around.
Yeah. I would have liked the Commandramon piloting the Mechanorimon as well, but there's so much detail in here. Like, I love the Mechanorimon. Really stands out to me. There's so much detail and like the shading in behind the grading and things like that.
It looks like they're flying down out of the sky, and she's like,
let's
get him.
Yeah, I really love that about this. And then there she is leading the charge. So again, the Satsuki art is really fun to see. The
detail on her shoe was really nice.
Yeah, the cross stitching.
No,
it's all netting. Oh, the buckles and stuff. Sorry, I thought like the net, the netting.
Like fishnet socks.
Yeah, fishnet socks.
I do like that the Numaman on her jacket is just a squiggle, but you can tell it's a Numaman.
Yeah. It's great. So well done to Jersey Strato. Well done. This is adorable. I really do. I like this. And then there's the one I missed. It's just the three it's the three
Yeah.
it's the three fluffies. The dog, the dino, and the other dino.
The armadillo.
The armadillo. Yeah, no, I really like this. They're them playing in the rain.
That's cute.
Oh,
The
all three of
cityscape
them are.
behind is really, really satisfying to look at.
Yeah, it's very clean.
Yeah.
Um, they're all, oh god, all three of them are going to smell like wet dog.
Yeah, because they're all furry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh.
but I really I enjoy this a lot. This is adorable. So
Yeah, I think another thing, it's just kind of popped to me there why you might think he's scaly is his chest is not fluffy.
yeah. I'm pretty sure it's just his default art as well. Always shows him like doing that pose where like his back is to the camera and he's looking toward.
Yeah.
So I
Because they
always
always want
just
to show off his armor.
yeah. So I always just picture his back. I never considered the body of the monster. Wow.
Ooh, big image.
Yeah. Oh, I just wanted to get a look at the three good boys together. They're so happy. Look at them. Oh my god, it's adorable. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
It's playtime.
It is. It is playtime. You go be good boys. This is amazing. And then did we see that last week?
No.
No,
That's the last one.
That's new, is it?
I think so.
By Dippermon. He's just thinking of food.
Thinking of food. Yeah,
He's just a hungry boy thinking of food. That's great. I love that. Yeah, that's good.
And I like that they're including, like, it's just a little quick sketch.
It is, yeah. It's just a little
And I
quick
like they're
sketch taken with a
including
photo camera.
Yeah.
A phone camera, even.
Yeah, and I love that they're including it as well.
Mm.
Like, it might not be. Like, it's still good. I'm not saying it's not good. But what I mean is it's cleaner than other art that's had, like, a lot of work put into it. Like, over hours of work.
Yeah, like
and it's including them equally.
Yeah, no, I do.
Like, that Lugomon is on a copy page. And
yeah. No, I do. And I said that last week. I like that there is the varied art styles and varied talents and skills on display.
They're not discriminating.
No, it's not like every image doesn't look like. Oh, I just banged off the mic there. But every image doesn't look like that.
Yeah.
You know, hyper produced.
Yeah.
You know, that there is room for all kinds of artwork, and that's encouraging to see.
Yeah.
No, that is genuinely encouraging to see that they're looking at all the artwork and looking at things like this and going, oh, he's just a good boy thinking of food. Put that on the website. You know, or he's pumping the vital bracelet. Sorry.
I didn't want to say it, but you said it. It's out there now.
Yeah, well, unless he's trying to do a sit. Like unless he's trying to get into the band and do a sit.
Maybe.
But it's tough to say, and with the tail wagging, it's instructions unclear. But yeah, the crop of artwork this week is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
And a credit to everybody who has put fan art out for this, whether you've made it onto the official site or not. I know this is a small sample size of how much love this is getting, and it's encouraging to see.
It's hard to pick a favorite.
No, it is. Like, I really love this one, the Satsuki Give Me Back My Evidence one with Pulsemon blowing the kiss.
But
I love the big growl, the big scary Lugomon, or the very artistic Chaosdramon, or the Lugomon running up the building, or
there's just
the Lugarmon with the 3D glasses effect.
And the cute Satsuki sitting on the
Mechanorimon.
Mechanorimon. I said that in my head, and then I was like, "That's not right."
And then the fuzzy boys playing outside. Like, there's
so
so many good ones. Like the Chumon getting licked. Like even the good boy thinking about the food. It's good.
I love the Bowmon in that one. Or Bellmon.
The Bell, yeah.
And just I can't remember what his head version is called. His tiny baby version.
Yeah, I love the.
Yeah, he has a big snot bubble because he's asleep. But he's just adorable. He's like, yay!
Great. I love the perspective shot on this as well.
Yeah.
Like, all of this is amazing. So, fair play to everyone. You know, I hope this... I every week I'm going to look forward to, like, looking at the artwork as well. Because there's just some stunning pieces in here. Some are funny. Some are Some are powerful, some are scary, some are, there's a lot of, there's again a varied selection of art, and I love it.
Oh, very good.
Honestly,
Well done,
honestly
everybody.
surprised that the artwork of the receptionist hasn't made it onto the website.
Yeah, someone got to draw the receptionist.
Well, someone did. I remember there was like
Oh
a
yeah.
yeah. But I'm kind of surprised that didn't make it on. So
Mm.
I guess it doesn't fit the aesthetic that they're going for or whatever. But
Well,
like
maybe if she comes back, they'll start including her.
yeah, and like I still love this one.
Yeah.
The happy boy, the happy Toronto boys.
There's so many happy boys.
Oh yeah, and it's heartwarming to see.
Not everyone is drawing them as big, edgy, scary boys.
Yeah.
They're all like, no, you are Pupper and you will be Pupper.
Yeah. Yes, Tyrannosaurus Rex, you are Pupper.
Yeah. They are. Look at them little faces. They're puppers.
Brilliant.
They got beaten by a Pupper.
And this is fair, yeah. Pupper made them his yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well, look, we'll finish up there then. I don't think we have any comments. I know we never checked during the Tamers podcast for any comments. So.
Oh no, we didn't. Oops.
Yeah, well.
We'll get them on Crosswords.
Well, let me have a look here. I mean, Justin commented on the Tamers one. Oh, we'll get that one on the Crosswords podcast. Yeah. We'll pick that up then. So Justin, I see your comment. I'm gonna click the hell for review. Nothing. Let me get rid of this thing.
Yeah.
No, that's everything. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, so we'll pick up Justin's comment on not today's Tamers episode, but 2 weeks ago's Tamers episode. We'll pick that up during the Crosswords.
Now.
Yeah, we'll pick that up on the podcast on Wednesday for Crosswords.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Much love to everybody who's stuck it out this far. What do you think? Who is the cloaked Digimon? What do you think is awaiting AG and Lugomon at 9th Avenue? And what was your favorite artwork this week?
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments below, or guide us to your own artwork if you've made any.
Yeah, post in the Discord.
We'd love to show it off.
Yeah.
So, take care, everyone. We are out of here. See you all soon. See you Wednesday for the live show for Crosswords 9, 10, and 11. We're going to go a little bit longer with episode 11, or maybe we're going to go the regular time. We'll just have less faffing about. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows?
It's a mystery. We don't even know. So, much love to you all. Take care. See you soon. And bye.
Bye.